take on the AI, or run some couch co-op with a friend, Era's Quick Play is there for you anytime you want to transport yourself to a different place and time. Which team will you jump in?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. And for Houston, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 slot. So this is the first of 2 games, Greg, that these teams will play in a row. One after the other. Very tough.
And, you know, Kevin, I find these little mini-series really interesting. That you get to see how teams react to one another and see how they adjust, much like you do in the postseason.
Green up on top. Giddey defending. Out to Smith. The 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. And here are the Thunder now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Here's Whitmore. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now here's Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State.
First personal foul.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Williams. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Porter passes to Şengün. And here's Porter, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shot clock at 2. It's Porter outside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Williams. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Really good to see Green engaged defensively.
Over Smith. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Giddey. 26 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Şengün kicks to Porter. Two points. That one goes.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one. Very impressive.
And now that Kevin Porter Jr. has settled into the league, he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, you know, he does it all. Scoring, playmaking, rebounding, defending, active in the passing lanes. Very few guys do it all the way that he does. He's got a well-rounded game.
And here are the Rockets now. After the miss from Chet Holmgren.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Count it.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
Green with the ball. Nothing on the board. And the rejection by Holmgren. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Here's Şengün. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers. Porter finds Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good, Whitmore. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Green. Pass to Whitmore. Got a piece of it. Green against Edwards. Pass to Giddey. 8 feet away. And the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Now here's Holmgren. After Jalen Green's miss, to the paint, Giddey. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Assist from
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Green deciding where to go with it. It's Porter outside, kept alive, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Josh Giddey. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Green inside the three-point line, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Giddey against Green. Williams looking over the floor. Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Holmgren's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Rockets making the shot. Outside Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. No good that time. Nice D from Porter.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Green.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green. The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Both free throws good from Green.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Thompson is checked in for Green.
Thompson.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Now here's Brooks. Rebound by Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range, that has been huge for them.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. Knocks it loose. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And they also show up in terms of defense. Top 5 in blocks. And that really just means their guys are getting after it and providing some great help defense.
I think their points off turnover ranking is most telling. They don't just force mistakes. They punish mistakes. They go for the throat. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now, here's Brooks. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Van Vliet against Dort. And there's the drive. Unloads from 13. You can't hit that time. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Takes it from 10. Nice defense from Dort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Rockets trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A step back shot here. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Thompson. Valanciunas, good. And now it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Eason. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he makes that one. And it's 9 points for Williams.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Thompson inside. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Williams against Eason. Williams inside. Tries again. That's tipped. Dort against Brooks.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. .124 left to play in the first quarter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Thompson, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. The Thunder leading by 4. There's the lob to Dort. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Dort against Brooks. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Basket counts.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Van Vliet looking around. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Giddey. The Rockets making the shot. Tries from 10. That one a little long.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Pass to Porter. On the wing, Green. Şengün kicks to Green. And that one is good. 6 points for Jalen Green. Frank, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Joe can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, D.A. Now, here's Holmgren. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Joe good.
Isaiah Joe.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Outside, Porter. Rebounded by Joe. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Giddey. Over Green. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Welcome to the floor, your Hot City Texans.
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? 3rd is Josh Giddey.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Holmgren finds Williams. Now Giddey. Back to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Rockets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. That one drops. He ties it up. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And it's Giddey in the corner. Such a wide open look. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night. And for Houston, they're shooting 43% from the floor. And here's Green outside. Here's Şengün. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 6. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. That shot wide open. Joe's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Porter passes to Şengün. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
Edwards inside. A stupendous finish in traffic. Now it's a 3-point Thunder lead. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And he drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, when Green goes inside like that with that type of force and tenacity, really gives the defense no option but to foul.
The Rockets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
We're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Green. The Thunder have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Left side, Edwards. He kicks it to Holmgren. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Passes it to Şengün. Smith dishes to Porter. Pass to Whitmore. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston. The Thunder with the lead. Now Giddey. 8 points for him. Great D that time from Green. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Edwards. Porter with the steal. Nails the wide open jump shot. Porter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Back to Giddey. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Green.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Timeout called the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 32 points, 10 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Back to Van Vliet. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
First in assists, first in opponent's points per game. And they're number 2 in team scoring. When they can be aggressive and efficient at the same time, that's when they dominate.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. Now here's Giddey. 11 points in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And the first one drops.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Giddey kicks to Dort. There's the lob to Dort. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Brooks. Following the basket by Lou Dort. And the shot is good. He's got 6.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Valanciunas passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Back to Dort. Let's go. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Driving inside. Out to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Tries a 3. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Brooks. Thompson's got 5. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Valanciunas. The Rockets pull it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Brooks. No scoring in this one, and it's blocked.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Assisted by
Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Thompson looking for an opening. The pass to Easton. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Misses the layup. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's blocked. Van Vliet against Giddey. Van Vliet outside. Over Giddey. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Dort against Thompson. Dort passes to Valanciunas. Here's Williams. Back to Valanciunas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Valanciunas hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't made one yet.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Thompson against Giddey. To the middle, stolen by Thompson. Here's Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Williams in the post. He's against Smith. 5 on the clock, and they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. They get it again. Thompson for the triple. The shot, no good. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The Thunder, 54.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 12 points and 1 block. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, those second chance points are huge. They only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's who Mark Daignault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Now here's Porter. Whitmore with it. Outside, Green. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Green's got 14 points for the game.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daignault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. And so here is Oklahoma City following the score by Houston. Green against Giddey. Hit the tip. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston in the lead. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Pass to Williams. Here is Edwards. Now here's Giddey. 13 points in the game.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And it's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Here's Edwards. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Whitmore. Edwards defending. Now Whitmore. 7 points in the game. Green inside the 3-point line. Thunder with the rebound. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, here's Williams, and he comes up with the deuce. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here is Green. Outside Porter. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Joe, guarded by Green. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter with the steal. Here's Smith. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
Effort paying off for Smith, able to get in there and find the second chance shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Joe, good.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Williams against Smith. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Hard to play any better defensively than this. Smith Jr. really focused inside.
Williams against Smith. Here's Williams. 13 points in the game. Holmgren wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
3 points.
Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Green with the ball. 14 points for him. Outside, Porter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside. And the rejection by Smith. Green inside. Defended by Holmgren. And he's able to get it back. And a wide open look for Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 11 points.
Tell you what, the way they've been eating up that offensive backboard in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
For them, once again.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 9. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Five to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Easton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Thunder have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Edwards, that's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team.
Van Vliet picks one up.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them.
2 shots.
So they just kept doing it.
And the first one at the line is good. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Inside, Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Shoots over Van Vliet. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Williams. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And to take a look at Smith, some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Clock is at 3. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Rockets trail by 5. And here is Van Vliet. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Passes it to Easton. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Poked away and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging 13 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Pass to Eason. Shoots over Dort. Shot by Eason, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Eason against Dort. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thompson outside. 1:04 left to play in the third. That's a 2 from Smith. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from gilgeous-alexander. Feeds to Smith. Good on the 13-footer. Smith's got 8 points.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Van Vliet. Puts it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Dort.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
For Houston, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. One second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder leading by 3. Giddy with it. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And it's Green missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, gilgeous-alexander, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Eason. Holmgren with the steal. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Giddey. Over Green. And Giddey gets it to go.
Giddey.
And the Thunder lead by 9.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in.
KPJ.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Giddey kicks to Williams. Floats it up for Williams.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Green. Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. Şengün against Holmgren. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Holmgren's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. Pass to Whitmore. And it's in there.
Keep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
Now Giddey. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, he's been rock solid. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Smith checked in for Fred VanVleet. Timeout called the Rockets.
T-shirt time! Get on your feet and get wild!
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Edwards. After Jalen Green's miss, over Porter. Unloads. Edwards can't hit.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Smith, the pass to Green. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Pulls it up. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6 here in this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Giddey's got 21 in the game.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And again, the Rockets good for two.
Porter very assertive with that shot. Found the look that he liked and wasted no time taking advantage of it.
Holmgren the pass to Edwards. Count that bucket.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Rockets trail by 8. Porter passes to Şengün. Pass to Green. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. With the drive. For 3, Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Whitmore. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 11 points for Cam Whitmore. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. He kicks it to Edwards. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And the NBA last season, Clark, setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Now here is Smith. Passes it to Porter. They get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Down low. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Holmgren with the bounce pass. Edwards kicks to Williams. Great tee that time from Green. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, Porter. Back to Smith. Şengün against Giddey. Şengün passes to Smith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 10. Outside, Edwards. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. Outside, Porter.
Giddey against Green. Pass to Whitmore. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Giddey. Buries it down low. Giddey's got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Green. And the pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts.
Converting through contact. Şengün has that kind of strength to make that happen.
Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off of 6.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Portland.
Rockets, Jalen Green.
That's good from Green. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Valanciunas. And here is Giddey. Guarded by Green. Shoots off the step back. Misses off the right iron. Houston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Shoots it up. 6 to shoot. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. There's the feed to Williams. The shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. VanVleet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Passes to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Green.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. The Rockets pull it in. Here's VanVleet. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Giddey kicks to Edwards. Over to the left wing. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from Edwards.
At 7 feet, Valanciunas' size comes in handy from there, especially when he's under heavy pressure.
Now here's VanVleet. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 12.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub
for the Thunder.
Their superior ball handling went for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
A very solid win indeed. When you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Chet Holmgren.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. And he banks in the late.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for two.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Shea. Balanced scoring for you all tonight. What is working offensively?
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that Coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight. Congrats on the win again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.